Oh, they are, seriously. They're starving.
Moving on to our feature story now, and being diagnosed with a terminal illness is devastating at any age. But while there's long been wish-granting organisations for sick kids, there wasn't a similar program for adults until this next inspirational Aussie came up with an idea.
I think the harder your life is sometimes, the more stronger it makes you grow and the more you want to do things for people.
A survivor of childhood abuse, Jenny Howe-Clark has battled through more than her fair share of hard times.
I did have a rocky childhood, but I think that's made me want to be able to help people. I want to take away their pain, take away their sadness, even if it's just a little bit.
2 years ago, Jenny discovered her daughter's friend's mother, Nadine, had terminal cancer.
Diagnosed 2011, the 7th of July, date I'm never going to forget. Breast cancer, stage 4 diagnosed.
Nadine had just given birth to her third child when she was told the cancer had already spread to her lymph nodes, liver and bloodstream.
They should have been celebrating the birth of their new baby and enjoying their family together, yet they were facing, you know, that she's got terminal cancer.
It's hard. Just have to deal with it, really. I've got 3 girls I have to worry about, so sort of just go on with life, do what I have to do.
While Nadine was coming to terms with the devastating diagnosis, Jenny set out to help in whatever way she could.
Her football team is Geelong and they were playing in the AFL Grand Final. I knew that she'd never been to a grand final before, so I thought I need to get her tickets.
By that stage, the 2011 grand final was already sold out. But Jenny was determined. She started emailing businesses about Nadine's plight until a local radio station finally came through with the goods.
I always say it's the best day of my life, but I've had 3 children, so it's like I can't really say it's the best day of my life, but it was awesome. If it's just for one day, just to forget about that you've got cancer or you've got some disease that's going to take your life, for one day to do something special that you really love.
Seeing how much joy the small gesture brought Nadine, Jenny was convinced she was onto something. So she set out to start the only wish-granting charity for adults in Australia, Orange Pigeon.
They need to fulfil their dreams in their life, you know. It might be a hot air balloon or it could be meeting an old friend that you haven't seen for 20 years.
She works endlessly, because she works her full-time job at the council. She comes home and then she's in the office until maybe 3 a.m, sending out emails, doing donation letters.
But while Jenny was devoting all her time to helping others, her own health took a devastating turn. In August last year, she was expected Jenny will end up in a wheelchair in the next 12 months. But those around her can't imagine anything slowing her down.
She'll still be behind her desk, still sending off emails in the middle of the night. She'll keep going for as long as she can.
And while Jenny's granting wishes for others who are terminally ill, she has only one wish for herself.
I live and breathe Orange Pigeon and I pray for myself to be able to see that fulfilled and successful and helping a lot of people.
Two incredibly selfless women there.
Yeah.
Was I right in seeing your ugly mug in the background there?
Yeah,
is that right?
There were, yeah, I did that was a poster from a gig that I did for Orange Pigeon, and I have done some work with them, and I'm a huge supporter of the organisation. And they just do incredible work because it is a gap in the market when you're talking about severely ill or terminally ill adults. And the tiniest wish that comes true can make a huge, huge difference to these people. And I've got pending wishes at the moment, and they need all the support and help they can get. And Jenny's story there, a really cruel twist on her story, but a remarkable legacy that she's leaving.
Her wish is for Orange Pigeon to continue. So if you can support in any way, head to our website.
And the name Orange Pigeon, for those wondering, it's actually named after a messenger pigeon called William of Orange from World War II, who sent a message to troops at the Battle of Arnhem and actually got a message there, saved thousands of troops, and the pigeon was awarded a medal. And it's an inspirational story.